Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we are going to talk about a very specific topic, Zerodha Smallcase. We will be doing a review of it and a demo. Zerodha Smallcase is basically a partnership of Zerodha with a small startup called Smallcase, which helps beginners and small investors to invest into the stock market based on some algorithms and skill set. We'll be talking on different aspects, but first of all we need to understand what exactly is Smallcase, how does it help in investments, and why do we need it in fact. So let's get started. Basically, Smallcase is an equity investment platform designed specifically for retail investors, taking into account two prominent investment strategies: thematic and portfolio based investing. Now let's go step by step. What is thematic investing? Thematic investing is basically investing in the changes we see around us. These changes could be anything. It could be a change in the mindset of people towards branded products. It could be new infrastructure developments around specific cities, change of government policies towards any particular domain. It could be examples such as smart cities, metros, powertrains, introduction of GST for that matter. Basically, these investments are not targeted primarily onto stocks or stock market, but themes, ideas, observations that can create potential opportunities in a segment or more. The best part of thematic investing is that it is future driven and not on historical trends. Thus, it creates future profitable investment scenarios. And as far as portfolio investing is concerned, it basically focuses on set or a subset of stocks, instead a specific stock or two. For example, due to the growth of e-commerce in India and inclusion of demonetization recently, market has seen decent improvements in the stocks of banking space, simply because major retail purchases are being done online. And thus a lot of banks have gained traction in terms of the value to go along with the high cash assets. For example, if a person A saw all of that with media through newspapers, TV channels, whatnot, they echo the same point, right? He or she should pick a particular stock, a particular bank and invest in it. But what if the particular bank goes down the barrel due to some other factors which are external in nature, while other banks in the same segment enjoy huge rise in the stock market valuation? Thus, to cater such situations, portfolio investing comes into play, where you diversify your investments into multiple stocks within the same industry, and it helps you not to put all your eggs in the same basket. So basically, Smallcase takes both of these kinds of investment strategies into consideration and creates multiple themes across multiple industries, domains, external situations like we discussed. Now let's take an example. For example, smart cities concept, where a government is putting up multiple efforts in creating smart cities out of third or fourth tier cities of India. Well, they've created a theme around it. This concept directly impacts infrastructure, education, retail, telecommunications, transportation. There are so many other sectors that can be involved in this. Now, there will be companies coming from these sectors that can potentially see growth opportunities due to this very concept of smart cities. Now, what Smallcase does is picks out specific stock companies coming from these sectors through their research, and then they create a theme around it. Basically, this theme is now called as Smart Cities theme. This theme is made up of multiple stocks coming from multiple business sectors and is seeing an overall growth together. To see how it works, basically you see that there is a minimum amount of investment that is required, let's say, which is 20,201.75 rupees. It also tells you that you can gain 1 year return in the range of 48.97%. If you want a quicker return, 1 month level, you can get 13.18%, potentially a good opportunity this is. So this is coming from a decent amount of research done, decent amount of algorithm being run at the background. Now, if you go inside it, you will see that there will be a lot of graphs that can represent the kind of growth these themes have returned in the past. Now, for example, this is the same one of those themes here, and it has over the last 2 years seen this amount of growth. If you have invested 100 rupees, your investment by now would have been around 140 rupees, which is around 40% the return. Basically, it requires investment and it requires a lot of time to be patient, and there are like 40 plus themes around this particular concept. Smart City is one of those, and there are 39 more to go along with. About how exactly the whole process of creation of a theme is done. or rather a small case is done. Basically, there are 5 steps involved in this. It starts with a very broad level of initial broad level research, and it wanders across all the stocks listed on the stock market. Then detailed research on the numbers, indices, external situations are done which can potentially impact industries, geographies, to boil down onto a theme topic. There a lot of listing down is done in terms of particular specific sectors, companies that are getting or potentially going to be getting impacted. And it's not mandatory that every company in a particular industry is going to get impact. There are other factors involved in too. Then a stock screening factor or a phase comes into picture where different algorithms and models are run, and then a specific weightage is set up against all of the stocks that are screened down in the third step. And finally, this process is rerun after a particular period to see any potential inclusions or exclusions of selected stocks. Moving on, let's talk about pricing now. Now, Zerodha Smallcase charges 100 rupees per small case you buy, irrespective of the investment value you put in. So if you are investing 50,000 rupees in 3 different small cases, you will be charged 300 rupees. Later, if you want to increase your investment in the same small case, you don't need to buy or pay anything extra for that particular small case you already have bought. You know what, let's do a small demo to understand how exactly the whole process of buying a small case works. For example, if you are interested into one particular small case, let's say affordable housing, you need to pay first of all a minimum amount of 14,063.70 rupees, and then obviously there are the kind of returns listed down here. Once you click this button of buy small case, you will be required to confirm the amount that you're looking to put in here. So once you've confirmed and clicked on it, what you will see is basically an algorithm being running, and finally an allocation of the kind of stocks and the quantity of stocks being listed in that particular small case will be displayed to you. So in essence, you have invested in a particular theme which is around affordable housing, and in the background there are a set of stocks that are going to get impacted due to that. And finally, you've basically bought all of these particular stocks within that particular small case. So as you see, the kind of process we're talking about is very simple. It basically comes down to the point of the selection of the theme that you're looking for, and once you have bought a small case, the kind of stocks that we're seeing here will be invested at your particular reference. So let's talk about finally about some of the concerns or positives at the same time. The concerns are, well, pretty straightforward. You can right now you can only invest in equity segment. There are no other trading products available within small case. There is an integration with Zerodha platform, but it is not complete. There is something going at the back end which is not complete as of now, so that is also a big concern. Then small case as a concept is a recent one. It's not mature as of now, so it will take time to gain some trust from the market. So that particular concern is also there. Obviously, some of the positives are that the users can customize a small case as well. They can add a new stock or remove some of the ones that are already there. You don't need to go through any fundamental research on your own because that part has already been taken care of. At the same time, as we discussed, it diversifies user investment across different industries, company stocks, and keeps the minimal risks on your initial capital. So this is it as far as the review of Zerodha Smallcase is concerned. We've discussed the multiple aspects and we did a small demo as well for your reference. Now, in case you're looking to start investing in small case, you need to go through Zerodha's route. You need to open an account with them. And if you're looking to do that, what you can do is check out this link, digitalblogger.com/Zerodha, open Demat account, put in your details there, and we will set up a call back for you. However, in case you're not sure, you are not looking to do that, you are opening yourself to other Demat accounts and trading accounts, what you can do is put in your preferences and your details. So every sort of client or every sort of person has different preferences from its stockbroker. Put in your preferences there and we will set up a call back for you as per those requirements. So this is it as far as this video is concerned. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, A Digital Blogger, for similar videos in the future. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.